Michael Curry upstaged the bride after his eccentric personality broke the internet with his passionate speech that led to hilarious reactions from the royal family. However, he has since revealed a shocking detail about his sermon. He said, "I had written the sermon out, and so basically what I preached, there were a few ad-libs, but basically what I said was what was in the manuscript that I had submitted, so there was an awareness of what I would generally say. I was shooting for 6 to 7 minutes. It took a little bit longer because I should have thought about it. What I really hadn't anticipated, there are moments of pause, and there is a number of non-verbal interactions that happened in the sermon that actually take up time, and so it ended up being a little bit longer than I had planned. Originally the manuscript is 6, maybe 7 minutes. Get it?" Reverend from Chicago quoted Martin Luther King Jr. in his colorful speech. In addition to revealing his manuscript was half the time of his actual speech, Mr. Curry admitted initially he was nervous before he delivered his sermon to the smitten couple. However, he insisted his decades of experience soon kicked in, and he soon delivered his speech to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex as if they were any other young couple about to get married. He also told the BBC, "Well, I was very mindful and nervous, yes, but I have to tell you, I mean, I've been ordained for almost 40 years. One thing I have experienced over the years is whether I was involved in a wedding or a funeral is that even if I was somewhat nervous at the beginning, to zero in and focus on the couple and what God's love might mean for them at this moment, and once I did that, I was a normal parish priest, parson talking to a young couple that was about to get married, and the rest of the world was listening." As he delivered his speech in St. George's Chapel, the preacher was responsible for uses on social media flooding the feeds with hilarious memes based on the reactions of the royal family. Prince William had one of the most notable reactions as he sat with his face crumpled in a fit of laughter. Mr. Curry appeared to be made a celebrity overnight on Twitter with his flamboyant personality. The Reverend from Chicago quoted Martin Luther King Jr. in his colorful speech about love before the happy couple were married by the Archbishop of Canterbury. Mr. Curry said, "There's power in love, don't underestimate it." Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "We must discover the power of love. The redemptive power of love, and when we discover that, we will be able to make of this old world a new world. Love is the only way." Prince Harry and Meghan Markle made their way around the bustling town in a carriage procession. Tim Curry admitted initially he was nervous before he delivered his sermon to the smitten couple. "There's power in love. Do not underestimate it. Anyone who has ever fallen in love knows what I mean, but think about love in any form or experience of it. It actually feels good to be loved, and to express love. There is something right about it. And there's a reason." After Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were married, they made their way around the bustling town in a carriage procession before attending the reception at Frogmore House on the grounds of Windsor Castle.